What's up, YouTube, man? Today we back with another video, man. Today I'm just rank all the drugs I have done, man. I just want to say, before I start the video, man, I just want to say I do not condone drugs, man. Don't do drugs. I'm just letting y'all know my experience for like not further ado, like get into it. And yeah. So in the comments, y'all boys just tell me if y'all do drugs, y'all ever did drugs, man. Start off with weed, man. Weed is like the gateway drug of everything, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Weed probably one of the first drug I did. What was the first drug I did, bro? Weed was the first drug I ever did. So it's the gateway drug. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Weed is an S-tier drug. Like, if I had to summarize weed just intensifies however you're feeling right now. If you're a lazy nigga, you're gonna be a super lazy nigga. If you're a hype nigga, you're gonna be a super hype nigga. If you're a funny nigga, you're gonna be a super funny nigga. Weed just intensifies the feeling that you're feeling right now. I remember my dudes and my stepdad, bro. They had this nigga. He just got out of jail, so he was trying to get back on his feet. So he was staying at our house for a little bit. He used to have pounds of weed in the trap bag. I mean, my brother, he stole that bit. And we went and smoked that shit. You know what I'm saying? We stole out his pack. We stole good, like probably like 7 grams out his shit. Went smoked that whole shit. I don't even remember that day, to be honest, bro. I just remember we was hooping, and then that's it, twin. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm gonna go with, and there's 3 different types of weed, bro. There's smoking weed, cart weed, and edible weed. You know what I'm saying? Next, we're gonna talk about edibles, bro. Edibles is a B-tier drug. Edibles, it's a hit or miss drug. You know what I'm saying? It may hit you, it may miss you. You know what I'm saying? But when it hit you, it hit you. But when it miss you, it miss you. You know what I'm saying? It's not as good as smoking weed to me, preferably, but it's a different high. If you ever ate an edible and smoked weed, it's for sure a different high. You know what I'm saying? And I prefer the smoking unless the edible hit. If the edible hit, it could be an S tier or higher, but that's why we keeping it at B, because it's a hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time we smoke, it misses, man. It misses. So here's the chart right now, twin. Weed at S tier and edibles at B tier. Because edibles is, you know what I'm saying? Alright, now we gotta go cart. If you ever smoked weed, you had to hit a cart before. A cart is D tier, bro. I ain't gonna count. That shit hurt your throat. You can cause too many problems with carts. Like, it's more accessible. It's a more accessible high, like quick. It's a more quick, accessible high, but it's not worth it, bro. I ain't gonna count. I didn't see people's tonsils fell out. I ain't gonna count. My throat was fucked up smoking that shit. It's not a good. I wouldn't recommend carts, bro. What you have on the list is lean, because that's the second thing I did try after weed was lean. And lean, I ain't gonna count. The first lean I ever tried was the green with the Quagan. Quagan, I ain't gonna count. Quagan is a good B tier. It's a good B tier drug. It's like edibles. You know, Quagan is like, it's good. It make you vibe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? First time drinking Quagan, I ain't gonna count. I was asleep as fuck. It was like 20 some lean. He gave me that shit in like a Sprite bottle. He already like poured it and mixed it in and shit. He gave me that shit in a Sprite bottle. I drank the rest of that shit. I was slumped, man. I was asleep like good, like nigga don't want to be asleep all the time. You know what I'm saying? It give you a little relaxing vibe. You know what I'm saying? A little chill, little sleepy vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give it B tier, because I'm not a really chill, sleepy person. I love to envision every day. I love to see new shit every day. I love to really live out my life and shit. That's why it's going in B tier. Alright, next we got Tris. I'm gonna put Tris higher because Tris is better than Quagan to me, because it gives you a more exciting high. Or maybe that day I was just doing more exciting shit, but you can feel it more. My first time taking Tris, I was in the city. It felt, bro, you could see it in my eyes. I was off the Tris. I was like, hey, I remember walking up the bed, like, are you drunk? Are you good? I was like, bitch, I'm out that drink. That's what I told that bitch, I'm out that drink. I'm telling you, twin, like, Tris is a way better drug than Quagan. Me personally. You know what I'm saying? That just, however you feel, it tastes way better. You feel more, you know what I'm saying? You feel it more to me personally. That's all I'm saying. It do cost you maybe $5 more, me personally, but it's a better bargain for your money. It's a better buck for your chuck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Next on the list, on the next thing I took was shrooms, bro. I remember taking my first shroom. We smoked that bit. I ain't feel that bit, but I remember smoking a bit, and niggas in the backseat talking about, I'm seeing spider webs, I'm seeing all this shit. Like, that was my first time ever taking it. I smoked it. I never felt it, but, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'ma give shrooms. We gonna give shrooms an A tier drug, bro. Shrooms is an A tier drug, only because it's not like an everyday use drug. Like, I wouldn't do that every day. It's too much of a high. Like, when you do shrooms, like, you get too much of a high, your stomach hurt. It's a lot of downsides. Like, you get too high, the high come up and down. Like, you be high. I remember I was shrooming one time. I'm in the city, like, it's a party vibe. Like, I'm thinking I want to do shroom and vibe. These niggas want to go outside. I couldn't see it. These niggas want to go outside and talk the hoes out the shrooms, so mind you. I'm like, fuck it. So we go outside, mind you. I'm stepping. I couldn't see niggas' face until like niggas' face was disorientated. Like, that's an in the house drug. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not some shit you just want to do every day. Just be out doing, like, that's an in the house drug. Don't just do. It's like, it's too much of a geek high. Like, it's too much fuck up your mental and your everyday vision. Like, you don't want to think you're like, you don't want to ego death. Like, you don't want none of that shit. So that's why I go in the A tier. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's a good, like, when you do shroom and you have fun with your friend, like, they gonna have the time of your life. I never had a bad trip. Maybe just cause I'm not a negative person, I try to like push all my problems out. I try to tell people, never hold shit in unless I had to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna give it an A tier, bro. Next on the list was LSD, bro. LSD, bro. From my first time taking that shit, it was the best day of my life, twin. That's the only reason I'm giving it S tier. But it's just like shrooms, it would be geek as fuck, bro. I remember so much happened that day, twin. Like, it felt like a fucking movie. Niggas got shot. Nigga, I was suspended for school, but I still went to school, just take the LSD. Well, then I was skipping. I wasn't at school, but I'm on. Let me tell y'all the first time I took the LSD. So, boom, I had got caught getting my dick sucked in the bathroom at school on some shit. So they suspended me, and it was my partner's birthday. So he like, twin, push up. We at the bando by the school, twin. We know you suspended, so just pull up to the bando by the school. I'm like, fuck it, they pull up to the bando. So I pull up, they catch me in Uber, and we pop the shroom. We pop LSD. I'm talking about that bitch ain't kick in for like 45 minutes. When that bitch kicked in, that bitch kicked in. I'm talking about ugly bitches looking sexy. I'm talking about everything looking good. You having it's vibrant. I'm sitting on campus, like the skin pores are poking out of people. Like, you can really see life for what it was. Like you can see people ugliness inside. Like, I'm telling you, twin, I remember we get as fuck. We walking up to the whole like, you ugly and shit. Like, my mom, twin, like. It was a time of life. Niggas got shot in the bando. We had to run out the bando. Mind you, I had to get on the bus, sneak back at school. Mind you, I'm suspended on some shit. I was really trespassing. And then we went to the spot. We put up on my bitch. My bitch was like, she was just touching up on me and shit. Like, I was like, she was like, you look high as fuck. We was playing therapy and shit. Like, it was such a vibe. Like, it was a time of my life, twin. No cap, twin. Like, that's why I'm gonna give it S tier. Never took it again. Never plan on taking it again. But the time that I took it, S tier. S tier. Just cause I had a lot of fun doing it. Maybe if I took it again in a different situation, it'd go down to maybe B, D tier. But S tier right now, twin. S tier for LSD, twin. Next, we got Percocets, twin. I'ma give Percocets. I'ma give it a B tier, bro. I'ma give it Percocets a B. I'm not really too much of a perk guy, but Percocets are hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes you don't feel that shit at all. Sometimes you feel that shit and you just feel shit. Like, to me, Percocets just make you feel shit. Like you just feel, like, everything you feel it, like, some shit. But I don't remember. Sometimes I really don't really remember what be happening on Percocets. You know what I'm saying? I'm my mom. Like, sometimes I go to sleep out in the hole. Like, I just be feeling it. Like, I'm not really. I probably took like, cause I don't take a whole perk. I never took a whole perk in my life, cause I'm not a Percocet pop. I don't do perks. You know what I'm saying? I don't pop perks for real. That ain't my specialty, bro. I was never that hurt. But I always took a house and shit, and it never hit me like weed. It never hit me like shroom. It never hit me like that. It was always just a vibe. Like, you just cool, like, off the half, all the shit. You don't feel it at all. You don't even notice it. So, yeah. I don't know if I was taking fake perks or what. I knew the part was that fake, but I still ate it, cause I'm a gremlin. But yeah, twin, I don't know, twin. It's just, yeah, I'ma just be honest, yeah, that's why I get perks, B tier. It's a hit or miss for me. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't. But let's talk about Xanax bars, twin. Last but not, we still got one more after this. Let's talk about Xanax, twin. Xanax, bro, I'm gonna give Xanax a B tier, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. I remember doing more fun shit off of Xanax. Like, mind you, I don't know how to swallow pills. Xanax kind of tastes slightly better than a Percocet. Percocet tastes disgusting as fuck, twin. A Xanax kind of slightly tastes better, twin. I don't know how to take pills, so I gotta chew them whole down, or I gotta dissolve them in my drink, or I gotta let them dissolve on my tongue. Like, I don't know how to swallow pills, so that's how I gotta do it, you feel me? Xanax is a fucking pill. Only reason I'm putting on Xanax, cause I remember being up having fun. I remember having more fun off of Xanax than a Percocet. But mind you, I still don't remember. Like, when you take pills like these, a perk and Xanax, I ain't gonna count, it's gonna be tier. It's gonna be tier, bro. When you take drugs like these, I really don't remember sometimes, like, taking these two drugs. Like, I don't remember, like, I remember having fun. Like, maybe if you tell me that habit, I'm like, yeah, I remember that. But I really absolutely don't remember, like, I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I just remember having fun. Like you tell me some glimpse, I do remember a glimpse of that shit, but I don't fully remember that shit. That's why I don't like these drugs. Like, I don't really remember, but I put Xanax over Percocet because it's more of a vibe feeling, me personally. It's more of a chiller feeling. Like, I don't even sleep. Sometimes I went to sleep off of Xanax, sometimes I was up. Like, it's more of a vibe. And last but not least, the last drug on the list is a Whip It. Nitrous oxide, bro. I'm gonna put it D tier only because when I tried it, I didn't feel nothing. And I didn't really want to try. I really just doing it for a YouTube video that went up, but my page got deleted. You know what I'm saying? But here is the tier list, man. Galaxy, guys, I wouldn't put it any higher, bro. It's the worst shit. I hate how it make people sound. You be like hell nah, I ain't fucking with no Galaxy guy, bro. I tried it once. Once, twin. That's all I did, twin. With my mom, twin. Other than that, twin, I don't do that shit, twin. But here's all the drugs I ever did, twin. And yeah, I hope y'all boys learned something or like could relate to this shit. Cause I ain't gonna count, twin. Like, drugs are bad, mind you. I don't want nobody to do no drugs, bro. I only smoke weed. Out of all these drugs, I only do weed. Like, these are like friend drugs. Like, oh, I just did this with my partner on some shit to have some fun one day. Like, these are not everyday drugs except weed. And weed down there not every day. You know what I'm saying? We put on straight on the news. The chop screaming like, ooh. We put on straight on the ooh. That's my outro. Hold on. That's my outro. Ooh, we put on straight on the news. The chop was screaming like, ooh. We put on straight on the news.